The following are the headlines for the news update today. The federal government denies viral list of citizens to be awarded national honors. And in business news this morning, Nigeria's crude oil revenue jumps to 11 trillion naira. 10 naira per liter duty. Carbonated drinks manufacturers tackle customs and threaten shutdown. NDLEA discovers 13 million tramadol pills in Lagos mansion. Good morning. Welcome to news update from your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Agile Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐚'𝐬, and here are the news in full. The federal government has asked Nigerians to shun a purported list of nominees for national honors being circulated on digital media platforms. A list had surfaced online earlier containing the name of President Muhammadu Buhari's late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari, and 436 other nominees for the 2022 National Honors Award. The report earlier revealed that the investiture is billed to hold on 11th of October 2022 at the State House in Abuja. A statement on Monday, however, coming from the desk of the Director of Press, Federal Ministry of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, Julie Jacobs, stated that the authentic list for the said award is not released yet. Jacobs assured that the main list would be published at the appropriate time and medium. The government official advised members of the public to disregard the viral list as it is an attempt by overzealous reporters whose aim is to break news even when such news is fake. Trillion naira in the first 6 months of 2022. According to the latest data from the National Bureau of Statistics Foreign Trade Statistics for the second quarter of 2022. According to the report, this was an 83% increase in crude oil earnings from 6 trillion naira recorded in the first half of 2021. A breakdown of crude oil exports in the first half of 2022 showed that in the first quarter of the year, crude oil valued at 5.6 trillion naira was exported by the country, increasing to 5.9 trillion naira in the second quarter. The NBS noted that crude oil exports in the first 6 months of 2022 accounted for 79% of total exports in the period under review and 45% of total trade in the same period. Firms under the aegis of the Nigerian Association of Small and Medium Enterprises have accused the Nigerian Customs Service of extortion while implementing the recently introduced 10 naira per liter excise duty on carbonated drinks. The MSMEs who are in the production of carbonated drinks allege that it would cost a single operator 4.8 million naira every year to complete the registration process and also comply with other mandatory charges imposed by the Nigeria Customs Service. While speaking exclusively with The Punch, the immediate past president of the Nigerian Association of Small-Scale Industrialists, 𝐂𝐢𝐭 George, faulted the decision of the federal government to impose the 10 naira per liter tax on carbonated drinks for manufacturers across board. According to him, while the large-scale industries might be able to survive the consequences of the excise charge, virtually all MSMEs in the production of carbonated drinks would go out of business under the current excise regime and the demands being leveled by the Nigeria Customs Service. Brent, the global benchmark for crude oil, appreciated in price on Monday. This is as the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies consider an oil output cut of more than 1 million barrels per day when they meet on October 5, 2022. Industry figures seen on Monday showed that the cost of Brent moved up by 3.7% or $3.15 to close at $88.3 per barrel as at 6:03 p.m. Nigerian time. Another oil grade, the WTI, also increased in price on Monday. It gained $3.36 or 4.23% to close at 82.83 per barrel around the same time. However, oil grades in the OPEC basket dipped in price, shedding $0.42 or 0.45% to trade at $92.34 per barrel around 6:06 p.m. on Monday. A mansion in Lekki area of Lagos State where tramadol was stored has been busted by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. The spokesman of the agency, Femi Babafemi, in a statement released on Monday, said the mansion which was busted belongs to a drug baron who has been apprehended. According to Babafemi, NDLEA recovered 13 million pills of tramadol, 225 milligrams from the mansion. Reacting to the latest drug haul, Chairman and Chief Executive of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired, commended the efforts of the officers and men involved in the operation for their diligence, while also appreciating Nigerians for supporting the agency in the arduous task of ridding the country of the menace of drug abuse and illicit drug trafficking. This is news update from your #1 business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. Before we go, a recap of the major stories. Federal government denies viral list of citizens to be awarded national honors. And in business news this morning, Nigeria's crude oil revenue jumps to 11 trillion naira. 10 naira per liter duty. Carbonated drinks manufacturers tackle customs and threaten shutdown. NDLEA discovers 13 million tramadol pills in Lagos mansion. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐚, and you're listening to your #1 business radio, Broad Street Radio.